All right, it's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from our award show, he was the top play winner of the year with that fabulous no-look alley-oop pass. Are we going to do anything that flashy, guys?
I'm not. I'm a big man, so I don't have much passing. I will be grabbing rebounds and blocking shots.
Yeah, I'm more of a fundamentals kind of guy.
So No Sleep and his squad actually...
And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the play. Playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Pass to Brooks. McCollum against Moran. Jackson outside. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
We've watched Moran get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Daniels. About a minute played here so far in the first. New Orleans calls timeout. A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
McCollum with it. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Murphy. Pass to Daniels. Launches it. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies on offense. Last time they met was in Memphis.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Daniels. 8 points in his last time out. They grab their own miss. Down low. Here's Murphy. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Back to Brooks. Puts it up from 12. The Pelicans pull it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
That's good from Williamson. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Now here's Bane. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Here's Williamson. Goes back up. And the basket by the bodyguard.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Morant. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Portland. Shoots from 14. Murphy pulls it in.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Williamson. To the left wing. Here's Daniels. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's the bodyguard. He's coming off a 40-point game against Sacramento.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
Now here's Morant. Trailing by 2. Here's Adams. Blocked. Here's the bodyguard. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jackson finds Morant. And here's Brooks. Over Williamson. Deflected. And they recover it. Jackson. They shoot again. The offensive rebound. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Daniels. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Snatched up. Out to McCollum. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Timeout called. Memphis.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
If you get mad, you get t-shirts. So let's go! Once again, give me.
Here's Morant. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Hey, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Pass to Morant. Now here's Bane. Adams with the ball. To the middle. Here's Morant. And the layup is good.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Outside Bane. McCollum against Morant. Murphy pulls it in.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Williamson against Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line. Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city. And the kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
And he comes up with a bucket.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
It's scooped up. Pass to the bodyguard. McCollum outside. Clock at 4. Off target from three-point range. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something.
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Brooks.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
They're BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
New Orleans making some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Murphy, and Devontae Graham is subbed in for McCollum. Memphis trailing here. Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Clark, the pass to Williams. Over Graham. And again, Memphis no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
From the wing, Daniels, that one's true. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Outside, Williams. Here's Conchar. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Jones in the post. Can't get it to drop.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests. And that's just enough. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Clark. That shot, no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's the bodyguard. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Jones. Coming off a 12-point game. And it's good for 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Inside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Williams. Back to Jones. Pass to Aldama. Valanciunas with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. There's a minute 34 left in the opening quarter. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Aldama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Well, their length and
completely new group for the Pelicans. Here's Morant. And rejected. They've got C.J. McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Tries again. The shot comes out, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that game will include a 4-game homestand for them. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, B.A., I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and down. Dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Jackson can't get it to go.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Pelicans cleared away.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. But maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Brooks from outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
To the inside, the bodyguard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Pass to Murphy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hey guys, the bodyguard in that last game against the Kings played some superb basketball. He contributed 40 points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. On target from range. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Picked his pocket. Now the Pelicans in transition. Williamson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 11 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The bodyguard dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Daniels misses.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Payne, the pass to Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
New Orleans calls timeout. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Hayes is checked in for Williamson. Pass to Daniels. Now Hayes. To the middle. Here's Murphy. Good work defensively by Brooks.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Shot from 16. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line. Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Pelicans cleared away.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Murphy's shot is good.
He wanted to shoot that ball. But you see your teammate wide open, be a good teammate, make the delivery.
Morant, the pass to Bain. And here's Morant. He's got 7. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Daniels, guarded by Bain. Here's the bodyguard. McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by... And that'll do it for the first half of play. Pelicans ahead, up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
40.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pelicans shooting an average of 43% from the floor. On the court for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Pass to the bodyguard. Back to McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
And here's Adams. Now Bain. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's New Orleans now. 15-point game. Down low. Here's the bodyguard. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
McCollum against Morant. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Bain. Wide open look. And too long on the shot.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's McCollum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years. And the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and C.J. can get the job done.
Ooh, poked away. Outside Bain. 5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. It's deflected. And they're on the run. And that one is hammered home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
On the wing, Brooks. The 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
And the basket by the bodyguard.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Here's Brooks. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Bain. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Daniels. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
Number 23. First personal foul. Second team
Jackson
foul.
pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G slam cam. And yep, it's good. Williamson's got 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Morant finds Adams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Bain. The ball's knocked loose. And he's going for the oop here.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so... rare. You simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
They get it back. Adams. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Inside, and Williamson throws it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Right side Bain, outside Morant, pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Looking to win the run. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
Here's Murphy. Here's Daniels. 9 points in the game. Adams grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morant's got 11 points. Here's Daniels, guarded by Bain. Oh, Brooks with the steal. They've got numbers. Here's Morant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to the bodyguard. 18 feet out. Offensive rebound. Here's Williamson. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The jump hook, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Brooks outside. Up top, Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to the bodyguard. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Pelicans foul.
Valanciunas.
Grizzlies timeout.
Ends up going with a new group. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Out to the right wing. Brooks outside. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
They've got Hayes, and it's McCollum at point guard. That's the Pelicans 5. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And here's Bain. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. Here's the bodyguard. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Bain finds Brooks. Back to Bain for three. No luck on that one. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. 4-3. Murphy's shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Bain. The shot from 20 feet out. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Morant, the pass to Adams. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Here's the bodyguard. Adams covering. Pass to Murphy. And the layup is good off the glass.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Pelicans cleared away.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
The Grizzlies shooting just 34% so far in this one. To the inside. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the bodyguard. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Morant drawing the double team. From deep, Bain. The shot no good. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's the bodyguard. Adams covering. Up top, Morant. Outside, Bain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
No good on that one.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The bodyguard. And he banks in the layup. 30 points in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. 3 on 3. Ooh, it's stolen away. Outside Bain. Pass to Tillman. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama comes in for Jackson, and it's Conchar in for Bain. Driving in, and so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
That one's off. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
That's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Outside Bain. Knocked loose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire...